How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I hope everybody's doing okay this evening. Welcome to Tuesday night. Most of us are in the building. There's some of us who aren't, but there's Dooku, the return of Dooku to Tuesday night. How are you doing, man?
All
Good to
right.
see
I'm
you.
good. How's everyone doing?
Doing.
Good.
Doing. So we've got, of course, Jen and Mitch and Blake here as well. We want to congratulate Brian the Pipe, who is out this evening celebrating his anniversary. Yay! So we don't have to put up with him here. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. No, congratulations, Brian. If you're watching this on replay, we're very happy for you. Glad everything worked out. So we're going to talk about something I think that's interesting tonight. Blake came up with an idea after looking at AI. So AI came up with this idea, and Blake said, well, instead of doing this, let's do this. And I liked it. I thought it was cool. So we're going to talk about the 3 watches in our collection, although I cheated and have 4. The 3 watches in our collection that mean the most to us and the stories behind them. And we would like for you folks in the chat to join us as well. Tell us your 3 watches in your collection that mean the most to you and why. So that's our topic this evening. We hope that all of you will participate and jump into the conversation. The StreamYard link is at the very top of the chat. I'll go ahead and put it back in here momentarily, but if you want to hop on with us, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But there is the StreamYard link at the top of the chat, so you can scroll back and find it. Again, we'll pop it on there in just a minute. I don't have the ability to pin it at the top, but we'll put it in the chat every now and then so you guys can hop on if you want and tell us your story and show us your 3 most important watches in your collection. Doesn't have to be the most expensive. It's the most important to you personally and the stories behind them. We want to welcome in AB, who is joining us tonight, Patek, Langa, and VC. Those are nice. We have our first super chat of the evening from Bubba Hotep. I say Rolex 3 times in the mirror and my AD calls. That's because you are magical,
believe it.
Bubba.
I believe it.
Yeah. AB, I went to a Rolex AD and they were underwhelmed to see me. That's like for most of us.
Yeah.
And Dooku, of course, must be nice. Let's see. Upvote and Bubba will call your AD and put in a good word. There you go. And of course, JD immediately upvotes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's see who else we have in the chat here. We've got our friend Caliber YQG joining us this evening. Welcome. We have Vimal. We should be celebrating Mrs. L. Pike for tolerating Brian for this long. Boy, ain't that the truth. Ain't that the truth? And we've got JDMTL. Thank you for the membership. Means a lot. Whoever gave it to me, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Let's see. I bet that was Kurt who was giving some away, I want to say during last week's show, maybe.
Could be.
But I know he gave some away most recently. I don't remember anybody Sunday night giving them away, but I know Kurt gave some away last Tuesday, so that's probably who you have to thank. Hopefully Kurt will at least be in the chat this evening at some point. I'll be seeing Kurt tomorrow night. We've got a watch event that we're attending together, so he'll be my date. Yeah,
I know, right? God,
thank you.
Does his wife know you have a date with him?
Shh, it's a secret.
Something I noticed. I feel like we're like at a soccer match, like a hockey match with all the billboards around.
Right, that's right. Speaking of the billboards, we want to thank our sponsors. Of course, at the top you've got Watch Marco and Berdine's Jewelry. All the information there. You can follow Berdine's on the YouTubes and follow Marco on Instagram, or go by the site berdines.com. And you can you can peruse their inventory on the site and give Marco a call and spend money. That's what we all want you to do. Spend money with Marco. Marco has a new video up today.
Spend money now.
Right, with Marco. He's got a new video up today, so you can go check that out on the Jeans Jewelry YouTube channel. And also at the bottom, we've got Instagram, Leaf Cigars of Bayville, and www.stogiesampler.com. We invite you to go buy Stogie Sampler, get all of your cigar needs at a great price with fantastic customer service. And you can, of course, follow Steve on the Instagrammies at Leaf Cigars Bayville. So we invite you to support our sponsors. That's sponsor us to help you, because you will save money at any sponsor you choose, either one, because Marco has great prices, man. Go check him out. So we've got wrist check time. Let's see what's on everybody's wrist this evening. Let's start with you, Jen.
Well, I have this gold watch here that.
Oh, well, whose gold watch could that be?
I mean,
is it running? Oh my gosh, it's running.
It's running.
A sweep hand.
I know, right?
Is it finished?
No, it's not finished yet. I still have to. I have to put the automatic winding system in it, and I have to time it. So I've got it partly timed, but
that looks so good.
I can't
wait to get it back.
And I'm wearing the Panther.
Yeah,
fake,
but the fake Panther. But yeah, the Breitling looks wonderful. Thank you so much. Jen has been, if you haven't been keeping up, Jen has been working on a couple of my watches. That old what is it, 1950s Breitling?
Yeah, something like
40s or 50s, and that was an eBay find that I absolutely love that watch. And then she's also been working on my Monaco, and she's almost got that done yet. We're waiting on a part. She almost attacked the mailman today to see if the part was there.
He was supposed to bring it. He didn't. He's fired.
We've got Mitch in the house. Mitch, wake up. What's on the wrist?
Oh, what was that? Well, okay. I've got my Longines Big Eye Navigation.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
The lovely titanium blue dial version.
The Big Eye is awesome.
Cool.
Love it, love it, love it. We've got Blakey. What's on the wrist tonight, Mr. Blake Ray?
I have a press loaner that I'm working on a video. It's you guys have probably seen it already. It is the Cover Girl in carbon.
Nice.
Super sick.
Yeah.
Super sick. I love.
Nice
it's really hard to tell the pattern, but I mean this thing glows. So
now, is it called the Cover Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Chronomaster Sport Cover Girl Carbon is what it's called. The entire watch is carbon.
Oh wow.
It's based on an older model.
Yeah.
From back in like the 70s.
Cool.
Man.
And I think it's a Revolt a Revolution collab, if I remember right.
That's right. You got it.
The makeup brand.
Yeah. I think I hate the strap. They had like this little like fabric strap they sent me, and it was missing the loop. So apparently when you buy the watch, you get this ugly strap too.
Is that the final product?
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know. It may not come on that.
Yeah, no. What it does come on this like fabric. I have one on the other side, but I guess when they got it from Zenith, it didn't have the hook and loop system with it, so like you can't even use it. So it arrived like this, and I said like, "Hey, what the fuck?" You know, and then anyways,
it would look great on a silk cloth, just a simple silk cloth.
I think they have a forged carbon bracelet too for it.
Yeah, they do.
Gosh.
I think that's the way to go.
But show the people what's on it, because that is not a bracelet.
So yeah, it's a leather strap. It's a leather strap.
It's a leather strap stamped like a bracelet.
Yeah, stamped like the ladder bracelet.
Oh, I would have thought it was rubber stamped like.
When I saw this, I was so excited for the watch to come in. I saw the strap and I was like, maybe I don't even want this to be in anymore. Like,
dude, I'm calling Deluxe or what's the other one, Artem, and getting a silk cloth and putting it on one of those.
It's a freaking 19 mil.
Oi.
I know.
Really, Kai?
They make them. You can get them.
Yeah,
I know, Brett. Why am I going to order and pay for a strap when it's a press?
Oh,
loaner?
no, not for that.
No.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I also have the triple calendar in the other room too, which is freaking beautiful.
Nice.
I'll get that out later for you guys.
That's the 38 mil.
Cool.
I think so. Yeah.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah. Way overpriced, but very beautiful.
So, Dooku, what is on your wrist this evening, sir?
I'm wearing one of the only 2 watches I currently own, the Seamaster, which I did pick up the mesh bracelet in Europe, in London.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago.
What happened to all the other watches?
Sold. And I'm in the process of I almost pulled the trigger today, but then I changed my mind at around 3:00 at work and moved away from the mouse.
Stepped away.
Yep. So it's I got it narrowed down to 3 watches.
Okay.
That's the Omega mesh.
Yes, the Omega mesh.
That shit's nice, man. I love that. I have it as well.
Yeah, the only bad thing is that I'm lucky, I guess, but like the very last hook, the very last is like I'm right there. Like if you have a wrist over 7.5, you're not going to be able to wear this bracelet.
Yeah. It sounds like you're right at the cutoff thing.
I'm right at the cutoff. Yeah.
Those things have went up so dramatically in prices. They used to be like around like the 500 mark, like 550,
like 800 now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. RIP to the wallet.
Yeah, but I really like it, and
it's worth it, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing a watch that costs less than that bracelet. Let me see. I've already dimmed myself. So we're wearing the beautiful Tissot,
the Bond,
the R516, still the Bond watch,
Bond
that nobody knows about. So
that's a great watch.
Yeah, I've had it for a little over a week and a half, and I wear it almost constantly, but not all the time. I mean, I've taken it off for 3 days this week, but I keep coming back to it, or not this week, but 3 days in the past week. But I keep coming back to it, man. It's comfortable, easy to wear, fits well. The bracelet's fantastic. So I really like it.
Cool.
It's a very cool watch. Very cool watch. Easy to read. I can't read the date, but hell, I can't read the date on almost everything now. I need some new glasses. Who would like to start this evening? Now, Dooku doesn't even own 3 watches at the moment.
I do. I technically do. I technically own 3 watches.
You've got the what's the third one you've got? Is it the Seiko?
Yep. Well, technically, I guess I own 5. If I have a watch, and I have the Seiko 5 GMT,
right?
That I bought for Europe that I didn't wear. I wore the Omega the entire time.
Oh, wow.
And then I have a Squale that is in a drawer somewhere, and I have a G-Shock somewhere. 2 G-Shocks.
Yeah.
My wife has a better collection than I do right now. So
well, there you go.
As she should. Trying to sell everything off.
Why don't you go on the hot seat, Dooku, since you're our guest of honor?
So if you would like, Dooku, talk to us about it. You don't have to own the watch now. Just what are the 3 watches that you would say you either in your collection now or have been in your collection that have, I guess, the most meaning to you?
So I have the Pepsi 16700 that I bought at an AD. It's a 1999 that I bought on a family trip to Alaska. We went on an Alaskan cruise, my whole family, both sides. My wife's side of her family and my side went on a cruise, and I bought it at an AD. Actually, when I went on the Alaskan cruise, it was between that watch and a Hulk. And at the time, like, nobody wanted the Hulk. My wife said it was ugly. Nobody would ever buy that watch. So I picked the Pepsi, the 16700 over the Hulk. So that watch is, yep, that's it. It's a Swiss only dial, being a 99. That watch I will never sell. It's got sentimental reason, sentimental value to me and my family. And we had a big family health issue right after that trip. So it has a lot of meaning in the family, at least to me and my wife. And then I have the Omega, and this went to Europe with us for my daughter's graduation. We spent 12 days there. Had a great trip. I got to meet Muhammad Ali. That was a great experience.
Oh, nice.
A beautiful human. I had a great time with him. So this watch has now garnered a lot of travel and a lot of good memories. A couple of scares. Not in the way you would think. I got into a fight with a German guy at midnight in our hotel. Not physically, but anyway, long story short. Yeah. Anyway, he was not being nice, and anyway, and it was a bunch of high schoolers there. But so those are my two sentimental watches. The watch I think about repurchasing the most, and it keeps coming up. You know how Facebook keeps popping up those memories?
Yeah.
And my very first Rolex was a Rolex GMT black. It was a 2016, and that keeps popping up in my memories and keeps popping up in my Facebook feed. And that is the one I think about purchasing back the most, because every picture that I have wearing that watch, my daughter is so tiny. And I have all these pictures of her getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I keep having that watch, and I sold it, at the height of the market. And it at the time, it seemed like a great financial investment, but looking back memory wise, it was stupid because it has way more memories than it does, monetary value.
Yeah. So I know that, and we've been talking about this forever, that you wanted that watch back at least.
Yep.
I know you've been thinking about it for at least 6-8 months a year, if not longer. But I know you've brought it up before that's one that you would love to have back.
Mm-hmm.
Have you? I know you were in the market for a watch now. Is that one of the ones you're looking to try to get back now, or you want to do that sometime in the future?
No, it's between that and two other watches. The prices have finally come down.
Right.
There for a while, the triple black was in like 18,000s.
Yikes.
It's just, and now you can get them, depends, around 11.5, give or take. So they're, still a ton of money, but it's a little more reasonable. It's closer to a Submariner date than than it's ever been. So
because you can get Submariner dates now for about 10-ish.
Yeah, if you get the 40 mil, yeah. Or you got a great hookup.
Yeah.
So it's in the top 3 for sure.
Very good. Well, I hope you get it. I really do, because I know how long you've wanted that watch back.
Yeah.
And I really, really hope you get it. That would be very cool if you did. That's the wrong thing. That's what I was trying to do.
Wrist chick loves hers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does that watch?
That was her first Rolex.
She does.
Mine too. There you go.
So, hey, maybe she'll sell you hers. Nope. I already tell you that. Nope.
I know.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
She had some guy offer an obscene amount of money for it too, and she wouldn't sell it.
Yeah, I don't blame her. It's a hell of a beautiful looking watch. And a lot of people were comparing the new Bruce Wayne to that watch with the black and gray bezel rather than the all black bezel. And I love the Bruce Wayne. I've seen it in person. Tariq, our friend Tariq, has it. Saw his, tried his on. Gorgeous watch. But there's something about the all black, man. Something about the all black.
Yeah, I will say I do like that the Bruce Wayne comes on the Jubilee.
Yeah.
I mean, that bracelet is just.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. You know, a lot of people say that the Oyster is the best bracelet out there. I would argue for the Jubilee all day. I think the Jubilee is fantastic. So, who would like to go next in our roundtable of discussion here? Don't everybody volunteer at once.
We got a Rochambeau for this.
I'll go if you guys.
All right, no problem.
If you guys aren't feeling it, I mean, since you and I came up with the idea, I got to throw myself under the bus. Right?
Yeah, no. I got mine all ready to go. So
Yeah.
So my three.
Yeah.
Are my Speedy.
Oh, pretty
choice.
And the reason why is I bought when I first I was in between jobs. I just purchased a house. I was having some difficulties in life, and I purchased a Speedy. It was a Speedmaster reduced. And I didn't know the difference at the time. This was a long time ago, of course. But anyways, it came in. I was like, why does it look so weird? You know, because the subdials are super spaced awkwardly on the Speedy reduced. Mm-hmm. So anyways, came with a bracelet, and yeah, I loved it. I loved the size. I loved everything about it, except it scarred me with bracelets. So the bracelet was just, a razor for your arm. It was just the most uncomfortable thing. So anyways, I got it when they were $950, you know, and I had just signed a couple clients, I had a marketing agency for a little bit. And I just signed 4 or 5 huge clients. And, you know, I was like, okay, I guess now's the time to buy something nice. So I consolidated the Speedy reduced, and then I went to an AD, and this was my first AD purchase, you know, first new watch. And yeah, I've had some problems with it, and I sent it back to, when I got it, this is Hesselite, the last generation, came on leather, and obviously I got the new bracelet for it. But whenever I bought it, they gave me a super good deal. And this was when Omega was getting ready to not do as big a discounts as they claim. Right. But the Hesselite was scratched on it too. And so I was like, it's like a deep gash, like you something you couldn't use Polywatch to get out. Right. So I saw that, and I was like, okay, well, I don't really care. I'll take it for the right price. And yeah. And then, since, you know, this was one of the watches that I got married in, you know, okay. So yeah, I just don't ever see I don't wear it as much as I'd like, but I just don't see myself selling it ever.
No, heck no. You don't sell a watch like that.
And yeah, I love it. Every time I look at it, and every time I do wear it, I know why I have it. I'm sure you know the feeling on that one. Do go. Number 2 is this Super Ocean Heritage, which is a weird watch, and I don't wear it. But the reason why I don't wear it is because this was my dad's watch.
Okay.
And he picked it out, and so my dad, before he passed away, he had just gotten a job as a real estate agent, and one of the brokers, well, he had just gotten his license here in Nevada, but he went to one of those real estate you have to do curriculum, a CE course or something to get your license, and so his instructor was like, oh, if you're going to be a serious real estate agent and somebody's going to take you seriously, you need a nice watch. So I guess my dad knew that I was super nerdy on watches. He was wearing a PRX, my PRX for a little bit. You know, I was like, oh, I got some nice watches you can wear. You don't have to buy one. But then he got tired of asking, you know, for, you know, I guess he was just it wasn't nice enough. right? So anyways, we went to Bucher, and it was, first of all, like, I never thought I'd ever go watch shopping with my dad, first of all. And then he was literally like, he wanted a Rolex. You know, he tried my vintage Rolex. He's like, this is not nice at all. And so anyways, he picked out this like date, like diamond bezel, like mother of pearl dial,
God, no.
like diamond indices. And it was like, I don't even know how much it was. It was a vintage one. It was older. And I was like, Dad, you don't need that much watch. And then he goes, well, what would you rather I buy? And I was like, well, first of all, like it is your watch, right? He's like, I want something gold, da, 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 da. And I was like, you can get a taste of gold without spending too much. And so as me and my wife were just all going around the store, like looking for like something that fits the bill, and went to the Breitling case and saw this. And I was like, hey, how about this? You know, this, I mean, it keeps a lot of money in your pocket, you know, right? It's not a all gold watch, but you have some nice gold accents. And it was like $6,000 versus the alternative of spending like over 30.
Yeah.
And then yeah. So my dad was wearing this every single day. He didn't even really know how to set the watch. So like, you know, I'd have to like set it for him if for whatever reason, like the date changes on one of those odd months. But when my dad passed away last year, this was like the most important thing, I think. You know, it still reminds me of him. So, you know, because again, you know, this is something that yeah, he was wearing every day, and I think it's super cool that now it's mine. And so yeah, my dad's Breitling.
Well, not only was he wearing it every day and it reminds you of him, but you were with him when he bought it. You recommended it to him. So I think that makes it even more special. If it wasn't special enough, you have the story of you know, actually the whole genesis of him getting that watch.
It's weird too. So like my dad and my wife had like a very strained relationship, and this was like the first real thing. Like once they got their relationship together, like back on course, this was like the first thing that we did like all together. You know, like I couldn't sit down with my dad and my wife at the same dinner table because they're both like in their own different like ways, like really stubborn and difficult people. So sorry to say, but yeah, they're both very different types of personalities. So that's number 2.
Yeah.
This is number 3, my Panerai.
Hey.
And the reason why is before I like even could afford a nice watch, and you know, I had no idea how I was ever going to save enough money to buy a nice watch. Me and my friend Justin, who, you know, I started Lonely Wrist with, we used to work at Best Buy, and we both worked in the camera department. And we were always on the internet looking at watches. We had like a computer there that was supposed to be for people like coming in with photos to print. We had like a real nice like Canon, like huge like printer. We could print like these huge like wall art. And so we were always looking at Panerais, right? So Panerai was like my first like grail brand. You know, I just loved how it was just a rugged ass like tank. Right, like a watch built for destruction and surviving everything. So we both went on like AliExpress or Alibaba, and we ordered a brand called Parnis.
Yeah,
so Parnis, yeah, I mean they're super nice Chinese watches. You know, they don't use the nicest movements, but they had a homage Panerai. And I had the crown guard, had everything. I had 2 of them. I had one that had like a power reserve on it. And then I had another one that had like a submersible style bezel. And then, so anyways, fast forward to a few years. I left North Carolina, moved to Las Vegas, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm starting a whole new phase of my life. Like, what watch am I going to get to start a new phase of my life? Like, I'm making, big boy money. And yeah, so at the time, I didn't even have like enough money to buy this in my checking account, but I had I know this is the stupidest thing, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'd built up so much money in my 401k that I took a withdrawal from it, just to get myself something nice. And when I initiated the withdrawal, because I had to transfer money because I left the company that I was with. Mm-hmm. And so of course, you have to claim it and do all these weird little things and have to fill out all these forms to transfer,
I've done it before too.
Transfer it. Yeah. To do the rollover. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll just pay it back here, in a couple months, because I've already paid taxes on it. It was put in a Roth. Right. So this money came from a Roth. So I'd already paid tax on it. Right. So anyways, as that rollover came, I asked my dad, I was like, Dad, you want to spot me $6,000 so I can buy a watch? and then he's like, yeah, when are you gonna? I was like, well, just give me 5 days until this rollover hits. And yeah. And then so Dad again spotted me money. And this was my this was one of the early ones, right? I think I got this in maybe 2020, 2019, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah. So in a way, Dad helped me get this. And yeah, I love it ever since. And every time I wear it, I haven't worn it recently, but I know why I bought it. And I just love the way it sits on my wrist, and I love everything about it. So I was going
to say, don't you love those watches where you take some time off and you put them back on, and it's it almost feels like a new watch, but you also fall in love with it all over again? I love it when that happens.
This happens every single time. I haven't worn this in maybe a month and a half, 2 months.
Okay.
And I forgot what it felt like. And then I put it on 2 days ago. And I was like, oh yeah, there you are, baby. I don't know. It's almost the feeling that I get when I wear it,
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think anybody outside of the watch community knows what it is. Right. It's not a Rolex, right? So, sometimes I'm nervous about wearing super expensive watches. And I think this goes right in the threshold of it's expensive, but it's not too expensive. And just the lume, you go outside for 40 seconds and you come back inside and it's a freaking torch, so my Panerai. And I have every single strap for it. So I bought maybe 50 or 60 OEM Panerai straps. And I change the strap all the time. And it feels like a brand freaking new watch every single time.
I tell you, so. You can tell how much you love that watch, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great 3 great stories. Love it. We'll go to somebody else next, but we want to catch up on chat here real quick. Your friend Mikey joins us tonight. Glad that you are here. Dr. Bob's Nightmare is in the building, along with Trap is in the building. Welcome, welcome. Glad that you guys are here. And look at this. We have a new member, Mr. Robbers. Congratulations. Well, if you email, I believe it's the Watch Hangout at gmail.com. Or you can get on Instagram and direct message the Watch Hangout. JJ will get you information on getting you into the WhatsApp group, because when you join the channel, you get into the WhatsApp group with the rest of us ne'er-do-wells. So we would certainly enjoy you in the WhatsApp group. So do that. Email the watchhangout@gmail.com or instant message the Watch Hangout on Instagram, and we'll get you all set up. He'll send you a link and you will be in. Just click the link and you'll be in our WhatsApp group. And we'll also put you in the race for this evening. Let me get you typed in right now. That is, of course, one way you get into the race is to join the channel. You can also super chat, obviously. So Bubba is also in the race tonight. You can do a member milestone chat. See, there we go. There's a super chat right there. Robert, I sent a DM to the IG page, but they could not help me on any updates to Dooku's chicken.
Oh, God.
Well, did you send it to the Watch Hangout or to Dooku's?
Yeah.
IG page. Dooku could probably help you out with the chicken, man.
Tan, send it to me directly. I'll let you know. Depends on
No.
which chicken you're talking about.
Oh, Lord. The one that's still in the backyard laying eggs, or the one that you ate for dinner?
It depends on which one he's talking about.
We will get our
Rip OG chicken.
yeah.
It happens. Nature, baby.
All right, there we got you are in the race tonight as well. R.I.P. OG chicken. Oh my. We want to say hi to Vincent H, who joins us this evening. I know Trap brings up the Panerai. He desperately wants the California dial. Is it the radio mirror that's the California dial?
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
right.
They should do Illuminor with the California. That'd be freaking sick. Yeah. Once you get your Panerai, you get yourself a Panerai condom too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It protects your Panerai at all times.
Yeah, for all of the sketchy moments.
And
don't want any of those wrist transmitted diseases.
Yeah, and it stops you from making little Panerais.
I feel like if any watch were to give you a wrist transmitted disease, it would be Panerai. But nevertheless,
That's why they come with the protection.
I don't flip flop. I don't flip flop. I love all the brands that everybody seems to dislike. So
yeah, well, that's all right.
Yeah.
So again, send in your stuff. Get in the race tonight. We will have a race at the end of the show. We're going to race greyhounds this evening. So hop on in the race. Mitch or Jen, who would like to go next?
I could go because I'm zany.
Do
Right.
it.
You're zany, huh?
Age before beauty.
Never were truer words spoken.
Oh, great. Then that means I have to go next before Jen. Okay, fine.
All right. Well, I personally found this exercise to be more difficult than I thought because I guess I don't have a emotional attachment to the vast majority of my watches. There may be many reasons for that. We can, if Freud were around, we could do a psychoanalysis of my dysfunctional family. But I did finally settle on these three watches. The first watch is actually a watch I designed with the folks at Bowcroft Watches in Cambridge, UK.
Yeah.
Nice. And this has a meaning to me as a Mason.
Okay.
I am a past master of Masons, and so I designed this watch to have a Masonic meaning. You can't really see it because this isn't exactly high resolution camera, but at the bottom there's printed from darkness to light, which is an important phrase in Masonic ritual. So this is a watch which I clearly am not going to sell, but it's not a very expensive watch. As a matter of fact, none of the three watches I'm going to show you come from my high-end box.
You know, it's funny because mine don't either, except for one.
Yeah. So that's this one. And Bowcroft makes, I think they stopped their custom program. At least I didn't see it when I checked their website a week or two ago. But they do still make really nice watches for the money, you know, in the sort of $500 to $1,000 price range.
Yeah.
So that is that. The next watch really strikes me because it is very reminiscent of the watches I had when I was a little kid, and that is the Timex Marlin.
Yeah.
It's very close to the look of the sort of 1960s, 1970s Timex watches. And of course, this is bigger than your typical vintage watch would be. But
right.
Again, I'm bigger than I was back then, too, in all dimensions. But so yeah, this is a watch I wear pretty frequently. Again, it's not what you would call expensive. But Timex does I think right now I've got 4 Timexes. And at the rate I'm going to wind up with more Timexes than Seikos, which is at some point, which is hard to believe. But I think Timex is doing a better job of being the sort of value leader with a strong design language.
It might say something about Seiko more than Timex these days.
Yeah, I mean, Seiko is they're raising their prices, but you're not getting any more for your money.
Yep.
You know, and you know when you know a lot of the Seikos, the accuracy of Seikos I have are all over the map. Some of them are like spot on, and others are like plus 45 seconds a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now I realize these are not quartz watches, but hey, you know, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you kind of need to you know, if you know how to regulate them yourself.
Yeah, but you know, I have to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's a pain in the ass, but you kind of need to. That's about the only way you can live it, and that's what I end up doing with some of mine that are more off than others. Like my turtle was about 20 seconds off when I got it, and so I regulated it down to, I think now it's -6.
Yeah,
I could probably do better, but I got bored of hitting the little tiny thing.
Yeah, I mean the notice watches I have you know Seiko NH movements.
Yeah,
they regulate them so they come, you know, plus 3 seconds a day or you know, almost C specs.
It's crazy how good you can regulate those NH35s.
Like, there's nothing stopping you from getting those within cost parameters. And Seiko, if they took the time, which obviously that's my problem. If you're going to raise the prices all the time, like you say, give us more for your money. Why don't you regulate the watches then? I know you get them off a big ass assembly line, and that would be very tough to do. But if you're going to charge me that much, especially when you go into the cocktail time and above, when you're still using a 4R35 or 36 or 38, depending on the watch, if you're going to charge me that much for that beginner movement, then regulate it before you send it out.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, even a couple of the Seikos I have that have 6R movements, some of them are like plus 45 seconds a day.
Well, and the 6R is really just the 4R with more power reserve.
Yeah.
It's instead of 42 hour, it's 70 hour.
Yeah.
That's about the only difference.
But you'd think that for the increased price, like you said, you get better performance than I get out of a $199 Timex.
You would think.
Yeah. But you know. So last but not least, and this was a tough one, it's my Hamilton RAF reissue of a chrono they made for the Royal Air Force 50 years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
This doesn't have any real emotional attachment, except I think it's one of the best of the vintage reissue watches, and I've never had any desire to sell it.
Yeah.
So compared to a lot of my other watches, this has got a pretty long life since I'm a not quite as high turnover as Yiddish, but or JJ, but not exactly someone who sells only one watch every 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's it in Schmaltz world.
That's a great 3 watches, great 3 stories behind those watches. We want to thank Liberty Spot for the super chat, and he's also in the race. Says, great stream tonight. And I wanted to bring up an earlier comment he made right before that super chat. Says, I have a Bulova Marine Star. I had it ground zero. Watched the Miracle on the Hudson from the roof of the Goldman Sachs building. Had Queens Boulevard shut down when I had a crane drop Queens mail sign. So apparently that Bulova Marine Star has been with him through a lot. And that's a terrific story about that particular watch.
Yeah.
And again, that's something you can't ever get rid of. So as he says, a watch can bring you back in your memory just like when you hear a song. Very true.
Yep.
Mr. Roberts is a fan of the Marlin. I'm a fan of the Marlin too. I had the Marlin Chrono for a while. I kind of fell out of love with it, but Jen loves it. So I gifted it to Jen, and she loves it.
Great watch.
I've actually thought about rebuying the straight Panda, the white dial instead of the champagne dial. I thought about it, but I haven't done it. So I'm probably not going to do it, but I have thought about it. But I've also thought about
pandas out there, man.
Yeah. I've also thought about getting the one Mitch has, the automatic.
Yeah.
So, So I don't know, but yeah, I like the Marlin too, and it's very similar to my first watch as well, which was a Timex that I got in 1969, and I guess we'll I'll put myself in the position here, and we'll kind of go into mine. So I think the first one is easy, and it's one that all of you know because most of you were involved in getting it for me, and one of you had it before me. It's Dooku. He knows what watch I'm going to show, doesn't he? So we'll get the focus fix here, and of course it is the Longines Hydro Conquest GMT.
Nice.
Super nice. For those of you out there who are new to the channel or aren't watching, there was a time when I had some financial problems and had put the Monaco up for sale. And I ended up getting bailed out of the financial problems and ended up not having to sell the Monaco. But Dooku and some of the other guys in the chat, in the group, said, he shouldn't have to sell the top end of his watch, top end of his collection. We want to give him a new top end of his collection. And Dooku can tell the story better than me because I wasn't involved in the initial thing, but
that's exactly it, man.
And so I was very lucky to have gotten financially bailed out when I did. And I was very lucky for this group to have thought of me in that way and sent me this watch for my birthday a year and a half ago. And
has it been long?
Yeah, it wasn't last November, it was November before, I believe.
Golly, man, time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I absolutely love the watch. Still love it. Wear it all the time. Yeah. It is kind of my, I always try to match the watch dial with the color of my shirt. So pretty much every time I wear a blue shirt, I either wear that watch or I wear my Aqua Racer, which is also a pretty blue dial. But those are really my two favorite blue watches, and I always wear those with a blue shirt. The rest of these watches you've probably seen, but not for a long time, because I rarely, if ever, wear them on stream. One of them is not, this is not the actual watch, but it is identical to the watch that my father wore every day when I was a little kid. And it still runs. This is early 1950s Elgin. And this was his watch that he bought himself for graduating college.
Oh, wow.
And he wore it every day when I was a little kid until someone gave him a Seiko. And then he switched over to that for a while. But he always wore this watch occasionally. And all the way up to the mid-70s, he wore this watch. And it's the one that made me want to watch in the first place, because I wanted to be like Dad. Dad wore a watch. I should wear a watch. And so for my birthday, for Christmas in 1969, the year I was in first grade, they got me a little hand wind Timex. Gold tone, of course, because it had to be gold, because it had to match this. It had to match that color, right? So that watch, even though it's not the watch, I looked for a good example of this watch for probably over a year before I finally found one. You know, I wanted something that looked good, that didn't have a bunch of scratches, and that still ran, and this one fits the bill. I remember when I went to the first Red Bar meeting that I went to a couple of years ago, Red Bar here in Austin, the guy said, wear kind of a historically significant watch to you. So I wore that. All the guys are in their Rolexes and their VCs and their whatever, and I'm wearing that. And they're like, we've never seen that before. Why are you wearing it? So I got to tell that story about 5 times. So anyway, and then it was difficult for me to decide on just a third. So I'll show you 2 watches, although if I had to be, if I got in a fight and had to get rid of one of these, the first one would be the one that is a little less significant, but really both of them are very significant. Both of them are Accutrons. This is my grandfather's 1964-ish. It's so silver, it's hard to get it because of the light. But it's very old. It's very close to my birth year, because this is, I believe, a 1963, and I was born in 62. And neither one of the Accutrons is running right now because I have to get new batteries for them, and those are not the easiest to get. I did, though, find a source, so I'm going to order 2 of them. They're expensive, but I'm going to order 2 of them. Then the other one, of course, is this was my dad's dream watch. He had off and on worn my grandfather's Accutron when he died in 66. But he always wanted an Accutron of his own. And in 1976, he got this one.
Oh, nice.
And I think most of you on here have seen that before. I have worn this on stream. We happened to have a stream a couple of years ago that fell on his birthday, and I usually wear this watch on his birthday. That's why I need to get a new battery, but I have till December to do it. His birthday was December 10th. But that is my other watch that's very significant to me, because that's almost all I have left of him as far as possessions go. I don't have much of anything. I have that and his college ring, and that's it. And I didn't go to SMU, so I can't wear the college ring.
Sure you can.
I'm also not class of 57, but But anyway, those are my 3, and I hope you guys found that somewhat entertaining and found out a little bit more about me and where I'm coming from. There's Trap. Let's go Longines. That's right. I love that watch, man. It is so good. The bracelet is fantastic. The watch head itself is just gorgeous. Ceramic bezel is beautiful. I like shiny stuff. The case is all brushed, but that shiny ceramic bezel makes up for it, man. And the sunburst dial, it's gorgeous. If you want to watch at a great price, that is great quality, go get you that one. It's fantastic. So that leaves us with Jen,
Oh,
with
who
me.
is empty-handed.
I'm not. I promise. I have them.
No,
sitting
I know.
next to me.
Tell me when you want me to bring up the UG that I know you want to talk about.
The first watch is actually Mitch's watch. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, kind of. It's a runner-up. His pilot's watch that I painted for him. I had a heart attack while I was painting that watch. So yeah, it was wild.
I have that effect on most people. So.
I'm clocking out. Bye, everyone.
All right. So the first one I will get to is, I've shown this before, but this is my Benetton by Bulova. I had this. This was like one of the first watches I actually bought for myself when I was a kid. And I had like the little like Swatch watches. They used to put like the rubber straps over them. You can get them all different colors and everything. And I think I had like two of them. I think I had a red one and a white one, and I had them twisted and it went over there. But this watch got stolen from me at the local pool.
Oh.
And I was heartbroken because I loved this watch. And so it would have been probably November, December of not this past February, but the February before. So, which was right before I joined all you folks.
Yeah.
But I found this online. I had not seen one anywhere. Then, randomly look for them every now and then. This is the only one I've ever seen in this colorway and this style. So I got the watch back and I love it.
Very nice.
And I wear it infrequently, but I do wear it every now and then.
Yeah.
Second watch is my
Your
Speedy homage. This is the first watch I put together. I did it for myself. And I just love this watch. Like, the Speedy is probably the most wearable watch on the planet. Like, it will take any strap and it works, and it will go with any clothes. Like, it's a great piece. And then the last one was a gift. The movement came from Blake, a jeweler friend of his. They taken over a shop and they had a bunch of movements. And she offered them to Blake, and he picked up a few different movements. And so I got the movement, and I hunted down the case and the strap and the crown and put it all together. So that was my first vintage, for lack of a better phrase, Franken watch, if you want to call it that. But it's all UG. So
yeah,
doesn't matter if it's yours. You're never going to sell it.
Yep. And it's got the best style on the planet.
Yeah.
And it's not really a Franken watch because, like you said, all the parts are UG. You just re-put it back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's that dial is so beautiful. Like,
it is.
You no picture will ever be able to capture that dial.
You gotta see it in person. It's fabulous. So
yeah.
And then the last one is this one. It's kind of dovetails with this one. This is that should be a carousel will go. It is a UG. I found out it's called an outdoorsman. From like between 1947 and 1958 is when they sold them. I found the movement on eBay, and I mean, the dial is immaculate. And so I was like, man, this thing is too good to pass up. And I kept seeing it on eBay, and I was like, fine. So I put down my money. I had an extra strap. I had an extra buckle. I just needed to find a case, and that took me it took me about a month because I would order a case and it would get here and it wasn't the right size. And a lot of them were coming from overseas. Like I ended up getting this case from a guy in Egypt that sells all kinds of watch parts and stuff. But yeah, I just serviced this watch. It's not back together yet, but I mean, it's crazy. And this one, I actually just regulated this one yesterday, and it's within +2, -2 of every day at 0 beat error. So and I really didn't need to do that. It's a tank. Like that movement was service. I know Blake didn't know if it was or not, but it was. But I just love this watch. I've got blue hands that I'm going to swap out on that. So all the hands will be blue. Because I just love blued hands. Like they're just so cool.
No, that's going to look really, really good.
Yeah, it'll be nice. So yeah, that's the last one.
Wow. Nice.
They're tiny.
Very nice.
They're tiny. Like 23. Yeah, like here's my thumb. There's the watch. That should give you an idea. So
I'm super glad it was serviced, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am listening. I am listening, even though I'm like going off camera. I have some side projects going on over here. I just I bought a Santos. I think you guys know that. Mm-hmm. And I've been having fun with my new 3D printer. So I just printed a Santos large to wear to see if I like got the wrong size for my wrist.
That's one way to figure out if you like
I was going to say that's a way to do it.
Yeah, just to give you a little taste of the thickness and how flat it is. And
how big's your wrist?
Just under 7 inches. I have a medium, so we'll see. We'll see how.
I will tell you that I think you're going to think the large is too big.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and I thought the large was a little too big on me. It would work, but I thought it was slightly. I would probably go with the medium as well.
I'm printing a medium one just for fun, even though I have a medium.
In the microwave. It's in the microwave.
Yeah, it is. I'm having fun with my new apparatus here.
We've
all the things.
We want to thank our friend Mitch for this $5 super chat. Locks them up. Bagel Security Conference. Oh, that's terrible. Bubba Hotep, $2. Watches have a price. The stories are priceless. You are absolutely correct, sir. And you'll notice that very few of us had ultra expensive watches that end up meaning the most to us. So I think that says something. Yep. It doesn't matter how much you spend on a watch. It matters what you think about it. There you go.
Bubba, making
we'll get to that one. Vimal, $2 super chat. Thank you, Vimal. Or you could go to a Cartier showroom. Just saying.
Yeah, but you can't take the watch out of the showroom. I have the medium. I just wanted to make sure
you can't take a shower with the watch from the showroom.
You could take a shower with this.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I don't know, unless the showroom has a shower.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm going to ask next time I'm at an
AD.
It's a new attraction for ADs. They put showers in there.
Can I try this out in your shower, please?
Yes.
And we've got another $2 from Bubba Hotep. Blake, I need you to print some lower receivers.
Yeah. Tell me what you need, and then I'll put my printer to use. And preferably, if you have the file that I literally just drop in, I'm having fun trying to make sure. God, I mean, you can see like the lines in it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying experimenting with different settings to see like the lines, how I can smooth them out. So,
does it print the curve to the case?
Yeah, it printed everything, dude.
It's kind of hard to see. I can't really.
Yeah, it just whoever uploaded this didn't put a crown on it, but yeah, gotcha. The case.
Let me see. I'll blow you up to full screen. Go ahead.
Cool.
So you can see some of
that looks good.
I had the Santos large. I like the size. It to me it wore great.
This is my my setting cube that I did so I could see how smooth it is. But yeah, the lines are there. But it looks great.
It's even got hands on it.
Yeah, it does. 10/2.
Does it have can you actually put a strap on it?
Yeah, it's got holes there.
Got little holes in it? Oh, wow.
Whoever did that was kind enough to put those in. Sweet. So yeah, I mean, it's even got the freaking little bezel screws on it.
So, dude, you could probably have AI like ChatGPT or Grok could probably like create the file for you. You wouldn't even have to go look.
You can do that now. You can do that.
It's crazy.
That's the thing. So like, as I'm learning, like, and sorry to derail this entire stream, but I'm learning that not all files are made equal. You know, some of them are just really low. Like this is a really low quality file, to be honest. But like I said, it just gives me the taste of the large. So yeah, it just depends on the file, right? So
you got to wonder whether there's a market for a combined watch boutique and sauna.
Yay, there you go.
Yeah.
I think that'd be perfect, man. We've got Scotty H with a $10 super chat. Scotty, thank you so much. My favorite watch is a $300 G-Shock. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. G-Shocks are fantastic too. We've got Trap with a $2 super chat. Well done, gang. Another heartfelt stream. We aims to pull at the heartstrings, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've probably got about another 10 or 15 minutes or so until we race. We'll ask folks, what else they want to talk about this evening. But if you want to get into the race, just do what these other fine people have done. And a super chat, you can also use your member milestone chat. You can join the channel, as we've had a new member join the channel tonight. And you can also just participate in the chat. We're going to give a couple away at the end of the show as well. So those are the ways you can get into the race if you're feeling lucky tonight. And even if you're not feeling lucky, get into the race because it's fun. And, of course, if you do win the race, you'll be in the drawing or in the running for a monthly race whenever JJ gets around to doing those. And you could get a prize if you win that monthly race. All right?
I have a question.
Very good. Yes, sir.
Hypothetically speaking, nobody's watching. Hypothetically speaking, panel, would you buy a white dial Speedmaster or an Explorer 2 white dial previous model?
Ooh.
42.
Oh, the 42. I thought you were going to say 40.
No, I've had the 40. I've had the 40. It's too small for my wrist.
Damn, that's a hard one.
White dial Speedmaster, white dial Explorer 2.
I'm a big fan of the white dial Speedmaster.
I'd say the Speed.
I sold one and I just rebought one.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I'd say the Speedy too as well.
Yeah.
Something about it is just
Alaska Project.
Yeah, it's very Alaska Project vibes.
The Alaska Project is a little more pricey.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's a grail for me right there. Like those things are like trading for class. I like 14, but that's a grail for me for sure.
So chat, get into it. Dr. Bob's Nightmare suggests the Explorer 2, as does Johnny O, but Scotty H. There we go. Scotty H says the Speedy. He says it depends on the white dial Speedmaster. I'm assuming you mean the one that just came out about a year ago.
Yes.
Right. Shot in the Dark. Shotty says Explorer 2. So I would think about your lifestyle and which watch could you wear hanging out with the chickens. And because of that, I would say Explorer 2. Although I like the white dial Speedmaster as far as looks go better, I think the Explorer 2 polar dial might fit into your lifestyle better. That's just me.
That Explorer 2 is so
I'm
good.
not gonna be in a cave anytime soon. I don't
well,
think.
It's for more than caves, you know.
But I get a timer. I get a Chronomaster timer versus a GMT.
Yeah. I like the looks of the white dial Speedy better but I love both watches, you know. I would love to own both watches.
Yeah.
But
sure. I mean,
hell,
while we're at it, why don't we just throw in a gold Submariner and a freaking 1908 gold and then an AP while we're at it, let's just, I mean, sorry.
Okay, Dooku, you still have my address, right?
Right.
Okay,
Yes,
get
that's
the
right.
buy-in, and I'll review them. Long-term
You might be
review.
able to get a good enough deal on that Speedy that you could get the Explorer 2 eventually, not too long from now if you wanted to.
Yeah, so the white dial speedies are going, like you can get one around 75, 74.
Yeah, you can do better with other Speedies. That one is still a pretty hot property.
Yeah.
But it retails for 85, so it's already 1,000, give or take. I'm sure Mitch agrees, unless you buy it brand new.
Right. No, I don't buy any watches in that price range, brand new.
Yeah. So you can get a good deal. So you're looking at 77 for the Speedy, or around 10, 5, 11 for the Explorer 2.
So put it that way. And I also just thought of something too. Number one, you already have a GMT in the Pepsi. Number two,
but I don't ever, it's so,
Right.
It's so delicate. Okay. Sorry.
But I got to get to your dream watch right now is another GMT, the black.
Mm-hmm.
That takes care of the GMT. So get the Speedy, because that's different. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking, okay, those two watches. Then I put it into, what's in your collection now, and what you said earlier in the show is your dream watch that you want to get.
Yeah.
There you go. So you would already have two GMTs. So why do you need a third? And the black is tough enough to wear out. It's not like the the neo vintage Pepsi that you're worried about it.
Yeah, exactly. I wear it to the office when I'm just literally going to be sitting at the keyboard doing nothing and going straight home. I take it off, put it back in the, in my closet where I have it in the case, and I don't wear it out.
Yeah,
it's just too jingly, jangly, delicate.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a lot of meaning too. That's the one that Mrs. Dooku will kill you if you ever.
Oh, she'd slaughter me.
The death of Dooku.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After that, you would be dinner and the chickens would be eating you.
Yes.
We have another new member, 2 new members in one night. Yihan Chin, welcome aboard. That also entitles you to get into our WhatsApp group. If you want to email the Watch Hangout at gmail.com, that is the Watch Hangout, all one word, at gmail.com. Or you can find the Watch Hangout on Instagram. Drop a direct message to the Watch Hangout on Instagram, and JJ will get you set up with the link to join the WhatsApp group when we'll be happy, very happy to see you in there. And thank you so much for becoming a member. Of course, there's other perks to becoming a member. You get access to all of our past library of videos, because a lot of those are members only. So you get access to all of the past shows, all the past live streams, and lots of other stuff. But the main deal is the WhatsApp group.
Wonders. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Yihan, for joining us. Hope to see you in the WhatsApp group as soon as you can get around to sending that email or sending that direct message. That is awesome. Again, if you want to get into the race, it's very easy. You do what Yihan did. Super chat, member milestone chat. All of those chats will get you in. We also want to thank our sponsors, which you will see on the screen. Watch Marco and Berdine's Jewelry at the top. We certainly do encourage you to follow Watch Marco on Instagram. Go by the Berdines.com website and see what they've got on offer, because they've got some great watches there. Let me tell you, fantastic. Not only the used watches or the trade-in watches, they've got new watches too that are fantastic, and they got great prices on all of it. And of course, follow Berdine's Jewelry on, easy for me to say, on the YouTubes. And then at the bottom, we have StogieSampler.com. Stop by there, take care of all your cigar needs. Steve will take care of you. He's a fellow watch enthusiast, just like the rest of us. Has a hell of an AP collection, by the way. But we ask you to stop by there, get all the cigars you want. There's always specials on there. for Watch Hangout members. You can find those pretty easy. So go check it out. And also check out Steve on the gram at leaf_cigars_Bayville. I think we've taken care of all our business. So what do you think?
Yep.
2 minutes till the race. 2 minutes till the race. So get those things in there. In the meantime, we will think about, but not say yet, because we want people to super chat if they want to. We will think about adding some folks for free. If you've been active in the chat this evening, I would have added Liberty Spot, but he sent us a super chat, so he's in anyway. But I thought the story about his Bulova was fantastic. Certainly with you at a lot of historic events, some good and some horrible. But that watch certainly does carry a lot of memories for him. We want to, Dr. Bob's Nightmare brings up a point. Steve has great samplers. Absolutely. And you can't get 7 of those high-end cigars for the price that Steve sells them for in those samplers. You just can't do it. And Steve is fantastic at customer service. I say this all the time. When I made my order with him, I knew every step of the way where that order was. We talked all the time. Fantastic customer service. We've got Dooku with his super chat. Puppy, please. I think we can do that. Let me just get you added into the list here.
I got the little brother now. So you can't do that at the Cartier store.
Oh.
Well, you look at that.
The medium.
Dude, that is like a big size difference. I didn't realize.
I mean, it's hard to see. I've got them sitting on top of each other. But
they have a jumbo too, which is even wilder.
Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see, but the medium.
Wow.
Next to the.
Nah, pull them apart. Pull them apart. Like next to
put them
each other.
side by side.
Yeah, side by side.
Up
just a little bit.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest difference really is the lug to lug there. The lug to lug looks like about 2 or 3 millimeters bigger on the large.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, friends, you can go ahead and tell me who you would like to add while I get this race loaded up here. Who do you guys think? Give me a couple of names of who has not.
Seems like Vimal, if he didn't super chat, he's been hanging out.
He did.
A while. Oh, okay.
He did. Yeah.
So
let me.
What about Mr. Robbers? Because he joined. The two who joined. Are they?
Yeah. Well, the two. If you join, you're automatically in. Yeah. So here is who we have so far. We've got Bubba, Mr. Robbers, Patek Philippe, Liberty Spot, Mitch, Vimal, Scotty H, Trap, Yin Chin, our newest member, and the mighty Dooku. Yeah, Dr. Bob Trap already super chatted, so we got him in.
Uncle Mikey.
All right.
Let's do JD MTL if he's still here. He literally, I mean, they threw up both super early. So that's all we got to go with at this point.
All right. And I will add, who am I going to add? Oh, I know who I'm going to add. I'm going to add Dr. Bob's Nightmare because he's been active as well.
Yeah. Thank Mrs. Duco for allowing you to hang out with us tonight.
You have to do some begging, some please, baby, come on.
Please let me go.
Honey, I'm
15 more minutes with my friends.
Yeah, honey, I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Y'all are terrible. Poor
sweet lady. She lets me play.
We got to. It's our job.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
All right, so we're shuffled and we're all ready to go. So here we go. 44 seconds on the clock. And they're off. Everybody even so far. Vimal starting to take a slight lead along with Dooku. Trap Vision is up there up front. Patek Philippe is up front. Scotty H is starting to pull away a little bit, but Dr. Bob's Nightmare is in the lead right now, so I'll apologize in advance. You are not going to win. We've got in the back, who will probably win. See, there goes Dr. Bob. Uncle Mikey could win it. Our newest member, Ian, could win it. But let's see. We've got Dooku is still in the lead. Trap Vision second. Ian's coming up, but here comes Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob might win it. Holy moly. Oh, no, Vamal got it.
Nice.
Wow.
Congratulations, Vamal.
The excitement was palpable.
You are the winner.
In your purple
Very
outfit.
good. Congratulations, Vamal. That's right. Vamal had the fastest doggy this evening. We appreciate you all being here tonight. We also, of course, appreciate Jen and Dooku for coming back on. We appreciate Mitch and Blake Ray. We will be back with you again next Tuesday night for another discussion of who knows what. But I guarantee you it'll be something.
I'm gonna work on something. I'm gonna work on something. I promise.
But until then, wear your watches, friends. You have a good night. We'll see you later.
Can't beat my meat. Awesome homemade Greek style food. Come and get it. Our awesome Nero. Come and get it. Our big breakfast. Come and get it. Our Wednesday special charcoal pork shifty and souvlaki. Come and get it. Our Thursday special cabbage rosé. Come and get it. And our biggest seller, souvlaki. Tuesday, Friday. Come and get it. And don't forget, in 2024, come and get it and you won't regret it.